Okay, well, hello everyone. It's MLM Unbiased here, Rene Liaw, on a gorgeous, what day today? Thursday today. And I just wanted to do a really quick training video on one sort of, I guess, pet peeve that I have with certain trainers talking about, how to go and build your business. And, one thing that I always hear people talking about, and sort of in trainings and different seminars, is how it's like a numbers game, and they're trying to pitch you, have you have the right mindset in some ways that, hey, it's all about numbers. Talk to 100 people. If 10 gets started, talk to 1,000, then 100 gets started, right? And so while that concept is good and it's really great to have that mindset that it is, again, a numbers thing, I find that one thing that might be lacking in that training, or what's often not talked about in that particular concept of it being a numbers game, is really during that process of making those calls or contacts to really spend some good time to build that rapport and to establish that connection with your prospects. So I remember back in my younger days, I was in this seminar, big audience, hearing a training by this certain trainer, and they were basically giving analogies of this concept where imagine you had this really giant slot machine. And the slot machine, it takes, gold coins. And if you're given to you a giant bag full of coins, and you were told that once you go through all these coins, one after the next one, you don't know which coin's gonna lead to the jackpot, but in this bag of coins, one of those coins is going to lead to the jackpot. What would you do? And of course, the demonstrator, would just say, you put one coin in, pull the lever, put one coin in, pull the lever. You keep putting all the coins in. And the whole point of that story was like, it was like a numbers thing, right? And so again, I get that concept. I've heard other cool concepts or funny concepts of how it's like a meat grinder, where if you put in, a bunch of meat on one side and you start to crank the handle, that some stuff comes out on the other side. So again, different analogies, and I'm not saying that it's bad, because I think the whole concept of understanding that it is a numbers process is important. But again, what I find that most people don't get a chance to focus much on, because they're just assuming that somehow I talk to all these people and somehow it's going to lead to me having wealth. And I'm here to tell you guys that, you can go through 1,000 people, you can go through 10,000 people, you can go through 100,000 people, but if you don't spend the time to build what we call rapport or like and trust with your person, it doesn't matter how many people you go through, you're going to get all no's. So what I've experienced in teaching and coaching people is, had they spend, just a few more minutes, even 2 to 5 minutes, is really taking the time to connect with that person before going into their approach or sales pitch or whatever that is. Had they just spent that few extra minutes beforehand, it would have led to a much more effective conversation and booking an appointment and leading to an actual, new sales. Because again, what I can tell you guys is that in this business, the decision someone makes to join you actually happens even before they even see the business. So again, 99% of the decisions someone says to get started has already happened even before you showing them, because it depends on how well you've built that rapport. So we don't want to go into training today on how to properly build rapport, but again, I did want to focus on and just really highlighting the importance of you making a proper connection, focusing on your prospect, really getting to know your prospect. Don't make it about you, make it about them. And just by doing that, you're going to see your success ratios increasing heavily. So again, it's Rene Liaw here from MLM Unbiased. Have a great day.